Today's case is the Bano Bibi and Ehsanullah case. In June 2025, a haunting video leaked from Pakistan's Balochistan province. In it, a woman walks across the desert, speaking calmly in her native Brahui language. Walk 7 steps, then shoot me. Seconds later, she collapses in the sand as gunshots ring out. Beside her, the man she loved is riddled with bullets, 9 in total. Their names were Bano Bibi and Ehsanullah Samalani. Their crime in the eyes of their families was simple. They had chosen to love without permission. What followed shocked Pakistan and eventually the world. Balochistan and the Brahui people. The killings took place just outside Quetta, the capital of Balochistan, a vast and rugged province in southwestern Pakistan. Balochistan makes up nearly half the country's land area, but only 5% of its population. Mountains, deserts, and isolated villages define much of its landscape. Among the people of this region are the Brahui, an ethnic group that speaks a Dravidian language, unique in South Asia. The Brahui are historically tribal and pastoral. While many Brahui have moved into Quetta and other cities, tribal traditions and councils, known as jirgas, still exert enormous influence, especially in rural areas. These traditions can override official law and often dictate how disputes are resolved, including matters of family, marriage, and so-called honor. The couple. Against this backdrop, we meet Bano Bibi and Ehsanullah Samalani. Bano was about 40 years old. She had been married before and was the mother of 5 children, 3 sons and 2 daughters. Ehsanullah, around 30, came from the Samalani tribe, also Brahui speaking. Reports differ. Some accounts describe the pair as newlyweds. Others claim they had eloped, defying Bano's family. And whatever the truth, one fact is clear. Their relationship was not sanctioned by her relatives, and in their community, a woman's choice of partner is rarely seen as hers alone. It is considered a family decision, a matter of reputation and dignity. For Bano's family, her choice was treated as betrayal. Why family permission matters. To Western ears, it may be difficult to grasp why marriage without family approval could lead to death. But in tribal honor systems, especially in South Asia and the Middle East, a woman's behavior is tied directly to the honor of her entire family. If she chooses her own partner, it is not viewed as personal freedom, but as disobedience that disgraces her relatives. The man involved is also punished. He is seen as having stolen her away or corrupted her. The only way some families believe honor can be restored is through blood, killing both the woman and the man. This practice is not Islamic. Pakistan's leading clerics have repeatedly condemned it. Honor killings are carried out in the name of custom and tribal code, not religion. The lead up to the killings. According to investigators, Bano's brother Jalal Satakzai objected to her relationship with Ehsanullah. He reportedly took his complaint to a tribal elder. A jirga was held, and it was there that a death sentence was allegedly issued. On June 4th, 2025, the couple was taken to an isolated desert area near Quetta. What happened next was captured in a chilling video. In it, Bano can be seen clutching a Quran, calmly telling her killer to walk 7 steps before shooting. Moments later, gunshots crack through the desert air. Bano is hit 3 times. Ehsanullah is executed immediately after, riddled with 9 bullets. The killings were swift, ritualistic and cold. The killers. Police later identified Bano's brother, Jalal, as the gunman, but he was not alone. Authorities said as many as 16 people took part in orchestrating the murders. Among those arrested were the local tribal chief, who allegedly presided over the jirga, and shockingly, Bano's own mother, accused of supporting the execution. In total, at least 11 to 16 suspects were taken into custody. Their names were listed in the official police report, yet the alleged shooter, Jalal Satakzai, remained at large, evading capture. Critics argue this shows the deep protection killers can receive from tribal networks. Reaction and outrage. At first, little was done, but when the execution video went viral in July 2025, outrage exploded across Pakistan. Protests broke out in Quetta, social media filled with hashtags like Justice for Couple. Pakistan's Ulama Council, the country's leading body of Islamic scholars, condemned the killings as un-Islamic. The chief minister of Balochistan went further, calling the act terrorism and vowing to dismantle illegal tribal courts. But activists pointed out the uncomfortable truth. The authorities only moved after the video went viral. Without that footage, the couple's deaths might have been quietly buried, like so many honor killings before them. Honor killings in Pakistan. The tragedy of Bano and Ehsanullah is part of a much larger pattern. Human rights groups recorded at least 405 honor killings in Pakistan in 2024 alone. The true number is likely far higher, as many cases go unreported or are settled privately within families. Balochistan, with its entrenched tribal councils, remains one of the hotspots. Though Pakistan outlawed honor killings in 2016 and jirgas have been declared unconstitutional, enforcement is weak. In rural areas, the writ of tribal elders often outweighs the writ of the state. The global response. The brutality of the video ensured the story spread worldwide. Outlets from Reuters to The Guardian to El País covered it. Human rights groups demanded justice. To many international observers, the video was almost medieval. A public execution carried out in the name of honor in the 21st century. It became not just a Pakistani story, but a global reminder of how deadly traditions can be when left unchallenged. Conclusion. In the end, Bano Bibi and Ehsanullah Samalani were killed, not for a crime, but for love. Their deaths were ordered by their own community, enforced by their own family, and only recognized by the state once the world was watching. Their story exposes the clash between tribal tradition and modern law, between silence and accountability. It forces us to ask, how many others die in silence without a viral video to force justice? Honor should never be valued above human life. And yet, for hundreds each year in Pakistan, it still is. Bano and Ehsanullah's final moments, immortalized in that video, are more than just a tragedy. They are a warning that until these systems are dismantled, the cycle of honor killings will continue